A woman cannot look up to a man who is her equal. You have to be better than your wife, your girlfriend. You have to have a world into which she wants to enter into. That's the basis of frame, right? So, boy, I'm going to give you guys some good game advice here, maybe. Women have a instinctual need to look up to a guy, to look for a dominant man, to look for a guy who can protect, provide, and be parentally invested, right? That's the beta buck side of hypergamy. Alpha fucks, beta bucks. They're the long-term security side and the short-term sexual side. Short-term sexual genetic benefits versus long-term security benefits, protection, provisioning, and parental investment. And when that woman is, I think it was Mystery. Yeah, it was Mystery who said this. A woman cannot fall in love with a man unless she feels some kind of jealousy. She has to feel jealousy for that guy before she will allow herself to make an emotional investment in that guy. If she's not feeling jealous, if she doesn't care to be jealous about you, jealousy implies that for women especially, jealousy implies that a woman has a personal investment, an emotional investment in a guy. What that's based on is really kind of up to her, but usually it's provisioning, protection, and parental investment, right? Is he the best I can do? Even while she's trying to figure that out, if you look like better than all of her other options, then yeah, the answer to that is pretty much yes, at least in this context. In the now it is. So she has to feel a little bit of jealousy before she can actually fall in love with you, meaning she has to be fearful to some degree, dread, right? Passive dread. I'm not saying active dread. She has to be fearful of losing you, losing the investment of you. That's why when guys get into like when I say, what is it? The iron rule of Tomasi, number 3. If a woman, like any woman who makes you wait for sex, the sex is never worth the wait. Well, why does Rollo say that? Does he want us to fuck random bitches? No, because that rule is not about go out and hedonistically fuck anything on 2 legs. It's about determining genuine desire. Because if that woman does not have 100% interest level in you, if that woman does not have genuine burning desire, thank you, Fresh, for bringing that one up. If she doesn't have a direct influence or interest in you that is so intense that she feels jealousy, if it seems like some other bitch is trying to get you, then something is in there that's mitigating that. And the sex that you're going to, I put it in sexual terms, but the sex or the reward that you're going to get is going to be a mitigated reward. Maybe I don't know if I make myself clear on this well enough, but like a woman has to feel some sort, you want to call insecurity dread or jealousy or anxiety. We've talked about the competition anxiety or an urgency. If a woman is not feeling those for you, she's never going to get to she has to go through those stages or one of those stages before she can emotionally invest in you with what we call love. She has to want to be with you. She has to have the genuine desire to want to fuck you. She has to have the genuine desire to want to fall in love with you. And that is based on what? It's based on hypergamy. You either got to be the best, hottest piece. You got to be the hot guy in the foam cannon party, or you've got to be the guy who, and preferably both of these, but the guy who is the best that she can do with long-term security, provisioning, protection, and parental investment. And if you can be both of those, and you can answer the hypergamous doubt question, which is he the best I can do? She's got to feel some sort of jealousy or some sort of fear of losing you, some sort of dread. And it can't be something that you generate yourself. It has to be something that's third party, or it has to be initiated by her imagination or by something that's confirmed for her in the environment. Social proof, pre-selection. You want to pre-selection, Mike Sartain talks about pre-selection all the time. And how it's a very useful form of game is pre-selection. And he's right. I think it's very important. I don't think it's the only thing. I don't think he would say it's the only thing either. But pre-selection is based on what? It's based on other people being the guy that other men want to be and other women want to fuck. Other men want to be social proof. Other women want to fuck pre-selection. And so if a woman is not saying, other guys want to be this dude, they look up to him, they respect him, they admire him, they think he's a swell fucking guy, right? They want him in the foxhole next to him in a crisis situation. They depend on him. He's a good dude. He's pro-social. He doesn't necessarily have to be extroverted, but maybe he's outgoing enough to make friends. He's well liked. He's well respected. He's established. He loves his mama, whatever. But he's also a hot guy. He's also goes to the gym, works out. He looks good and like kind of like the guy I want to fuck with. That's one set of criteria. The other set of criteria is, do other bitches want to fuck this guy? And if the answer is like a resounding, unequivocal yes, she's going to feel jealousy at some point. She's going to feel anxiety. She's going to feel urgency. She's going to want to do things for it. She's going to want to act right because she sees your intrinsic value.